Guys, welcome back to another video. This is a speed paint of a person who has a bow in her hair. It's gonna look good to the end, so keep watching till the end. You can mute my sound of my random reading of Reddit, or you can go and put on some headphones, maybe listen to music and watch this. But okay, so the first story on Reddit is going to be, this story is, am I the asshole for selling my daughter's car after the prank she pulled on an autistic classmate? I have a daughter from my previous marriage. My ex-wife and I divorced 7 years ago, and we initially shared custody of our daughter. However, 2 years ago, my ex-wife remarried and my daughter moved in with me permanently so she wouldn't share a room with her stepsister. I remarried and had a son. My wife gave birth to twins 5 months ago. Due to this, we decided having a bigger car would be good. So I bought a 7-seater and gave my daughter my old car as she had gotten her license recently. However, the car still legally is mine. I continue paying for all the expenses, including car insurance, gas, and a valet for her to park it. Yesterday, she gathered some of her friends for a sleepover. As they were in the living room, I was in the kitchen and heard her phone ring. She put it on the speaker, and I could hear what a guy was saying. "I'm waiting for you. Where are you?" They burst out laughing, and I heard her say, "Haha, girls, I can't believe him. He really thought I would date him." Only one girl was not laughing, and after the call ended, she said, "It's really not funny," to which my daughter responded, Well, how about you go date him with him instead? He must just still be at the restaurant crying. Just go there." She gathered up her stuff to leave, and I went up and asked my daughter what happened. She told me that my daughter approached an autistic guy from their school and told him she had a crush on him and asked him to dinner and thought it would be nice, as she thought it would be funny to lead him on so that they could see his reaction. I was furious. Then I remembered my best friend was looking for a car for his son, and I called him asking if he still needed one. Not long afterwards, I grabbed the keys and drove off to his place. I signed the title over, he wrote me a check, and we had a drink, and I returned home. The next day, my daughter was frantically looking for her car and asked us if we've seen it anywhere, because it was not in the valet. I told her I sold it. She started shouting at me, telling me I had no right to do that without her permission as I had given it to her. She needed it and blah blah blah. I told her, "What do you need a car for if you won't use it to get where you promised?" And the shouting continued. She told me she would move in with her mother's, to which I said, "Cool, need a ride?" And she went up to her room. My ex-wife called me later and blew up on me about how cruel and how I don't respect my daughter's independence, while my wife told me that while she had to deserve the punishment, I took it way too far. My daughter is currently at her best friend's and calls me to say she won't come back unless I recognize my mistake and promise to buy her a new one. I'm not sure if I've done anything wrong. Am I the asshole? And also, in general, standing up to somebody is not the best thing to do. It's rude and it sets yourself a bad impression. Because that date that you purposely set up and didn't go to can see you going on a date with someone else and say, "Hey, she stood me up. Don't go with her, or else she'll still stand you up too." Gotta teach this girl a lesson. And honestly, you are not the a-hole, and the mom is being unreasonable, and the sister, and the mom, yeah, good punishment. And her friend though is a really good person, honestly. Being kind of worried, maybe you hurt his feelings or something. Yeah, she's a nice girl indeed. Well, anyways, that's probably going to be the end of the video. Actually, I have a short story to tell. Once upon a time in a far distant land called Jurgens, I'm using random stuff. Me and Deadpool went on an adventure. We went through the misty meadows of Yoda. And then we jumped upon Halloween baskets and ate a ton of candy in so much glory. Anyways, that was my fun story. Make sure to like and subscribe. And honestly, comment down below what all anime character should I be drawing. And do you guys like the content? Anyway, make sure to like and subscribe. Bye.